In this lesson, what are we going to study in this lesson? Number one, we shall study common programming terms. Common programming terms. So you'll pay attention to learn common programming terms. We shall also look at the types of computer programmers, which are various careers within computer programming. In the same lesson, we shall look at algorithms in pseudocode and flowcharts. Algorithms, we shall learn what algorithms mean. We shall also look at habits that can make you great programmer. Which habits that you can display which can make you a great computer programmer. Because if you are joining our course in Data Tech Point School, what you really need to know is what can you do to become a great programmer, but also which habit you should avoid, habits that can fail you to become a computer programmer. So once we learn that, you can understand the reason why you should learn programming. But also, I will guide you that if you are a competent computer programmer, what kind of salary will you be able to earn? Because there might be also some motivation which can make you feel why you should learn computer programming by putting in a lot of effort. Why should you put in a lot of effort to learn programming? Is it worthy to learn? So, with that, I will guide you in this very lesson. Now, you hear of programming, but do you understand what programming is? What is programming? So, it is the act of writing instructions that can be followed by a machine. A machine which can be a computer. So one of the machines which can follow these instructions is the computer that you have. Or speakers we have, they follow instructions. Even the car you have at home or the vehicles we use, some of them, there are instructions written that operates them. That's why you hear of auto cars. But even the planes, drones, missiles, robots, they rely on computer programs that are written by computer programmers. Phones that we use, they rely on computer programmers. It is upon you now to learn computer programming, and you can work in any kind of industry that needs your service. Now, what is a program? A program is simply instructions that specify what a computer should do. That is a program. It is just an instruction which specifies instructions that specify what a computer should do. If a program is meant to instruct a speaker to play music, then it will do that. If a program is to instruct a plane on how it should take off, it will do that. So long that it is written in a way that it is intending a particular outcome to be realized. Each computer program must be, now these are quality of computer programs. When you say each computer program must be, now we look at the qualities. One, each computer program should be able to receive input data. That computer program, the way you write your application, should be able to capture data. It is going to make that instruction in a way that data can be captured. Data can be captured. Data from our external environment. Even you, when you want to switch on your TV, your TV also is operated by software, and there is a way you dial there to make instructions. So it is capturing instructions from you. You change channels, it is capturing instructions from you. When you want to switch on music, when you want to play anything from your phone, to send a message, those are instructions you give. Then, able to process input data. After capturing, then that data, there must be instruction on how to work on in the data, and that will be processing of that data. Finally, able to give out the feedback. It should be able to give out the feedback. So after processing, you need the feedback. If you play music, if you instruct your computer to play, you should again then listen to the music. That will be the feedback. But within, there must be processing directing that hardware on how to play that music. So all this receiving input, processing input, and giving out the feedback, that one are the qualities or properties of a computer application that you write. So we can illustrate here with a small diagram that you can have a program, a diagram showing how a computer program should look like. First, it will accept the input through the input devices. It will accept the input through the input devices. Because that program, when you write, it will be installed within the machine, and it will process. There must be a processor, and that program will instruct this very processor on how it will work on that the data that has been input. The processor has to follow the instruction of your program that you write. The processor must be able to follow the instructions based on how you wrote them. Finally, the output device should be able to give you the feedback. The output devices should be able to give you the feedback. You must have an appropriate output device for particular nature of information to be produced. Then, an example can say, maybe if you enter data item like 6 and another data item like a 3, you enter data item like 6 and another data item like 3. Now, this data has been entered. What kind of instruction that is there? Suppose you are supposed to add the two. So we can say adding should be the instruction that the two numbers should be added. It is your program giving the instruction that the two numbers that have been entered should be added. Then after adding the numbers, then the output should be realized. That will be the feedback. So for you, when you hold your calculator, that calculator is used in a program. The calculator used at its school, in a shop, anywhere. And you dial the numbers and you expect particular result, or to calculate the balance and so on. You expect the feedback, and the feedback should be used through the output device, like a screen. The calculator has a screen. So even all these calculators that are manufactured, they follow instructions written by computer programmers.